Yo, what is up? We are back with front lines and continuation with our theme of making general fast. So if you are here for the first time, it would help a lot if you would click the subscribe and give this video a like, turn on your notifications. This is the best way you can help out and support my channel, and let me thank you in advance. Now we are in spawn Charlie. We are defending Charlie. Now I made my first frontline video just over a year ago, March 31st, and you know what, we are back in the same spot. We are defending Charlie, but Charlie has changed a little bit now. In 2020, front lines is not the same as it was. This position has slightly changed. It is no longer it is, the terrain has slightly changed. I have to drive out in a kind of slightly different location to get into a hull down position, but it's still more or less somewhere in the same place. And this is what I wanted to show you. When you are playing front lines in the defending team, quite often I see people completely abandoning the game, just going AFK when they are on the defense team. That's because they think that defense is on the losing side. Statistically, they are correct, because when you're in the defense team, you're probably going to lose the game 70% of the time, because defense side only wins about 30% of their games. But nevertheless, that doesn't mean you cannot rank up and still earn your bonuses. And that's because this game mode, it does not matter whether you are in whether you win or you lose. What matters is whether you rank yourself up or not. And this is exactly what I'm doing here. I am speeding my rank up. Look at me, I'm already sergeant, and the reason why I'm already ranked up is because I have begin to shoot people that are inside the cap. People that are taking cap points, are trying to capture it, trying to capture the circle. If you do damage to them, you are going to take away those capture points, and you're going to earn those capture points for yourself and rank yourself up. Now it's even better if you can kill them while they're in the cap, because the guy you kill probably holds some capture points, and while you are shooting him and you are taking away his HP, you are taking away some of his capture points. But if you kill him, the final blow, you are going to earn the bulk of those capture points, and that is just going to propel you, rocket you up into the ranks. Now I'm being shot at the back here, and I'm shooting my teammate, the T-32, in his rental frontline tanks. Oh, I'm getting shot from the other side. That's one of the problems of staying close to this rock. They can shoot you from the east side of the map. I was trying to get the attention of the T-32 here, my teammate, to help me out to deal with this IS-3. I am a one-shot. I can't risk losing my HP here. I've decided to switch to APCR because I do desperately need to make sure I pen him. One of the very few occasions that I do use the APCR, of course, when you're in frontline modes, you want to be firing as much standard shells as possible. This is so that you can be very frugal and make a lot of credits while you are playing this game mode, with all your credit boosters, clan boosters and platoon boosters on something like 95% credit boosters that you have on, almost double the amount of credits that you can earn if you have all your credit boosters lined up for you. Now I'm going to get myself into the repair station. Like I was saying, this game is not about winning, not about losing. It is about ranking yourself up. When you rank yourself up to general, you earn 1,200 points, which accumulates to the total 15 levels that you need to go through, which is 15,800 points to finish this stage 2. And also, if you make general, plus 200% EXP bonus, experience bonus, 200% if you make up general, which means it's times 3 XP. So if you're grinding anything like a Emil 1, Pantera 44, UDES 14, AMX 5100, T32, you could be grinding those tanks, and if you earn major, if you rank major, you're gonna double your experience points, and if you rank general, you're gonna triple your experience points. I'm gonna die here because I did not leave. I didn't realize that I was one of the few people that were left defending this area, but nevertheless I try to hold out and do as much damage as I can. That's not too bad. I did over 3,600 damage in my first tank. Also, I have 2 more tanks left in the reserve spawn, so no problem there. I'll die, take my losses, get into another tank, and exactly what am I doing? I was taking a close look at the minimap, find out where I can earn the most XP, and since A is being captured, I decide to come here. And what am I doing right now? I am looking at the cap circle, trying to look at who is there, who has the least HP, who can I kill with my 2-shot auto loader. If I can shoot somebody twice and kill them off while they're inside the cap circle, I am going to earn a lot of XP, and exactly what I'm doing there. From lieutenant, immediately jump into captain just for killing the guy. Now I'm taking some cover behind this rock, but I'm open to these guys here, and for some reason I screwed up. I thought I could go join the other EBR to the behind the rock, but I didn't even make it out of my rock and got myself killed. I am dead, down to my last tank. Now taking a close look at my map again, even though my tank is already ready to be spawned in, ready to pick my tank, I'm thinking carefully what I want to do here. I think that I have an opportunity to continue resetting the same position in the A objective, so I'm going back there with my LT 432. I hope you didn't miss that little Easter egg I left for you guys there. Unfortunately, that doesn't work for everyone. It only works for a certain kind of people, so sorry for that if you're not from the same kind. But anyway, left you a little gift there, hope you enjoy it. Let me know if you received it, leave a comment in the section below. I got spotted there, I need to run away, no more HP, I'm down to my last tank. My next respawn is more than 2.5 minutes away. I need to run away, make sure I save this tank for more than 2 minutes so that I have a new tank to drive in if I died in this tank. But unfortunately I continue to get spotted because that EBR rushed me, kept me spotted. Those guys sniped me from the back, and I have to wait over 2 minutes for my next tank. Thankfully, I am already ranked captain. I got 2 more ranks to go to get up to general, so I'm just gonna fast forward this. 2 minutes, you don't need to watch for 2 minutes and wait 2 minutes for me to get into another tank. And here I go, spawned into another tank. Again, I'm looking at the minimap very carefully. Where do I want to go? What tank do I want to pick? It looks like I want to go to the center, to the Echo objective and fight there, or maybe not. What am I doing here? What am I doing? I'm taking a long time. My tank is ready, but I'm still taking a long time. I need to think carefully about what I want to do here. I've picked my projectile and I've gone down to objective number 5 behind the turret of number 5. And why am I here? Well, I'm here to defend the turret. Because they've broken through on Alpha and Delta. It means if they break through here with medium tanks, light tanks, wheeled tanks, they could easily kill off number 5 and then head up to number 4 and then number 3. I need to stop them here because there's no point if I go somewhere else and try to get damage and rank up. If they manage to break through here and kill this turret off, the game is going to be over before I can even rank to general. So I have the incentive here to try and defend it, but I'm sitting here waiting for a while. The tank most furthest forward was my defender, and then this Lowy here right in front of me. I noticed that there's nobody coming this way, and when I zoomed into the map earlier, I saw that a couple of guys have already crossed over to the other side to the echo objective to the center of the map, which means this side of the map is kind of slightly weaker. That is why I left that position behind the turret and moved forward into these hangars in front of me here. What I can do here is actually get a little bit of damage. Instead of camping at the back and sitting and waiting for them to push forward, I am going to push forward here and do a little bit of damage for myself. And that is because one of the rules that that govern this game mode, when you are not doing any damage, when your gun is not singing, you are not doing anything at all. You need to make sure that your gun is always staying in the fight. You are always active. You are always making yourself work. So if you don't have any damage from the back, if I stayed right at the back where I was spawned, I don't think I would have spotted, or I would have been in range to shoot these guys. So it's better if you use some calculated judgment. I figured out that some of these enemy teams have already crossed over to the echo side, so it was fairly safe for me to come over here and shoot. Now I just realized that you can't shoot through these steel beams here for some reason. I think so, I'm not sure. It looks like I bounced off the steel beams here. They are not destructible, so I can't shoot through them for some reason, which is delaying me from killing this guy. But finally he's done. Now I've turned on the Inspirer for myself, because when you have the Inspirer on, your reload time decreases. You tend to reload a little bit quicker, so it helps out my projectile because it's an auto reload tank, so I can basically finish this guy with 2 shots. Yes, he's done. And now there is a Patriot here. I just need to close him down, make sure I reload, and then while he's distracted or fired his shot or looking away, I can unload 2 or 3 shells on him, and that is my plan. Now I'm still ranked captain. Maybe if I get 1 or 2 more shots, I will be able to rank major, and that is my plan. So my tank is loaded up. I've got 3 shells. Maybe he's fired, maybe he's not, I don't know, but I'm gonna shoot at him anyway and see if I can not take any damage while doing that. So I've ranked to major, and now I need to drive over to the echo objective to see if I can get more damage before this game is over. Now once again, I was saying this video is about how you can rank general as quickly as possible. And one of the tips that I always stress to you guys is you need to be very aggressive early in the game. Why? Because you want to rank up very early in the game to relieve the pressure on yourself towards the end game. So right now I'm already ranked major. There is less pressure for me because I'm not too far away from ranking general, because I did my work early in the game. I did the damage, I traded well, I did not lose my tank, and I did over 3,600 damage. So I did the work early in the game. Be aggressive early in the game. Although I made a mistake by getting all my tanks locked up and locked myself up for 2 minutes, I could have been a general by now if I didn't have a 2-minute penalty there. But one of those tips was get aggressive early in the game so that you have less work to do towards the end game. We are approaching the end game right now, and I'm already ranked major. I just need to do like maybe 10 more shots of damage and I will be ranked general. So another way to express general, how to rank general quickly, is if you are not cheap. If you fire more premium shells, obviously you are going to pen more. You're going to get less funky bounces because your premium shells are going to award you higher penetration. So you're going to do better when you have crazy angles. You're going to pen more of your shots. Also, if your premium shells are APCR shells, they're going to be a lot more accurate because at long distances, APCR shells travel a lot quicker, which means you don't need to lead your shots so far ahead, but it's going to cost you credits. So a lot of people that want to rank up general also fire a lot of premium shells to make themselves rank up a little bit quicker. It does help you out a little bit. Also, Oh, here I get a little bit lucky there with the fire, and also I turn on my Inspirer so that I will reload a little bit quicker. And also, I was saying, besides firing premium shells to rank up quicker, you also need to make sure that you are running food on all your tanks. If you run food on your tanks, you are going to decrease your aiming dispersions, your gun dispersion. Your gun will be a little bit more accurate. Your loader is going to load those shells a little bit quicker. You are going to reduce your loading time. You are going to increase your aim accuracy with food. Now, food is 20,000 credits, but in this game mode, you are going to earn so much credits that 20,000 credits for each of your tanks is absolutely worth it. And just like that, killing off the artillery piece, I have ranked myself up to general, and from here on to the end of the game, it is all gravy for me. From here on in, it's all bonus. I couldn't care less if the game ended right now. I'm already general. I have reached my goal. I've got 200% experience bonus. I have 1,200 frontline points. Whatever credit earning that I'm gonna get a lot more because I am ranked general instead of ranking, let's say captain. You would earn a lot less credits, but as a general, you're gonna earn a lot more credits because of those boosters that I mentioned, those credit experience and boost experience. Obviously, when you have when you have your experience boost to 200%, your credit earning is going to be boosted up as well. So don't worry about winning or losing. Just focus on ranking yourself up. Now, I know that even though I'm playing and I'm not worrying about whether I win or lose, you know that when you are in a defense team, when you are in a defense spawn, your chances of winning is very low. In fact, you only win something like 30% of the time in your defense games. Now, in my defense games, I can win something like 45% of my defense games, and that's my own personal stats in my defense games. But in all the games that you play, if you do the tabulation up, you will notice that the attacking teams win nearly 70% of the time, because all the attacking, you get so used to attacking, you know all the moves, all the players know that they need to use wheel tanks, they need to use light tanks, they need to rush together, they need to swarm the cap together. They just become more and more effective as the days go by, as the weeks go by. The more you play this game mode, the better you become at attacking it. The defensive side, yes, the defensive teams do get better as well, but it's not as good as the attacking teams. Attacking teams are always progressing a lot quicker than the defensive teams. Now, I did research on this last year, and every video I made an update on the percentage of the wins and losses on the attacking teams and defensive teams. And one of the stats that is very prevalent was during the first and second day of Frontlines, the defense team always wins more on the first and second days, but after the second day, on the end, well, in the middle and the end of second day of Frontlines, the attacking team tends to start to win more, and towards the end of Frontlines, on the 6th day, 7th day, which I'm talking about Saturdays and Sundays, on the last 2 days of Frontlines, it is almost 80-90% attacking teams that are winning all the time. So this game mode definitely favors the attacking teams, whether you are on the Craftwork map or on this map, the Overlord map. Attacking teams are just going to overwhelm all the time. So if you are on the defensive team, do not worry, do not care about what the results are going to be. You already know the attacking team has a greater chance to win this game than you do if you are on the defensive team. But what they do not have control over is how you rank yourself up. The responsibility is entirely up to you, how you position yourself. Some of my viewers have asked about positioning. Where are the good positions to go to? Well, there is no correct answer. If you watched early in the game where I was defending the Charlie cap, yes, that is a great position to be in if you were defending Charlie. So that is a great position, but it does not work all the time. If the enemy team or the attacking team coordinated themselves really well and they rushed the cap while simultaneously attacking the back side of me, like that IS-3 was with that Brask, if they had a little bit more backup, if there was like 3 or 4 of them pushing from the side, they would have taken that cap, Charlie objective a lot sooner than they did. Instead, they just left me there to do all the farming, and I just stayed there and farmed 3,600 damage in just one tank, the T-44-100, which is a very capable medium tank with a bit of a trollish armor that can produce some funky bouncing. But there you go, about 20 minutes for this game. And just like that, general and also general of the army didn't even do a lot of damage, just under 10,000 damage, but have about 3.7 spotting damage. But most of all, the best part about it is 450,000 credits minus all the expenses. A lot of credits and rank up easily. I hope you took some knowledge out of this video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.